every card's a work of art. Collect, protect, and celebrate the graveyard.
There will probably come a time when you are collecting Pokemon related goods like what I do and realise that you're no longer collecting anything, you're just purchasing. That happened to me around a month ago. So I decided to have a good look through my collection and see what I had. And I came across a card that piqued my interest and sort of lit something inside of me. And that card was this little Magikarp here. '65-109 Magikarp from Team Rocket Returns 2004. Look at the artwork on that. Just making sure we're in focus. I think that looks great. Really good artwork, really cool card. And you know what? I thought, let's have a look at what other Magikarps we have. And I didn't find that many at all. I found this one. I can pick it up with these gloves on. Come here, Magikarp, slippery buggers these. You might say that that isn't a Magikarp, that might be a Gyarados. I think you find that there. See, that is a Magikarp, and it just happens to have a bigger Gyarados on it. So in my mind, that counts as a Magikarp. That is a 24-124 from around 2012 from Black and White, Dragons Exalted, holographic. Really cool card. Really cool Magikarp. These are both Magikarps. We are now collecting Magikarps. So I seen these two cards. I was like, sweet, I bet you I've got loads of Magikarps. And I was wrong. I also have this Magikarp. You might think he is the same as the last Magikarp. You would be correct. The Gyarados card is slightly different. That is a 225-198, which is 2023 Scarlet and Violet, I think. I could be wrong. Really cool Magikarp in the top left. Pretty cool Gyarados artwork. I love it. Yeah, so we've got 3 Magikarps so far. I also had this fella. Nice. I think this is the Detective Pikachu, is it around Sun and Moon 2019-2020 8/18 identifier, holographic. Really cool. Doesn't really artwork for some reason. I don't know why, but as you can see it there, I think he's inside of a boxing ring. He's definitely not inside of a boxing ring, but cool. Another Magikarp. What else have we got? These gloves. Same Magikarp from before, in that top left. Slightly different Gyarados card is on here. He is a 30-30 Gyarados. Let's have a look. What is 30-30 from? Can't remember. 2010. What could that be? HS Trainer Kit, 2010. Yeah? Sound. Really cool artwork. I love the lightning bolts over here. Hollow card. I'm leaving them in the sleeves this time around. Nice. And then the last one, these are the only Magikarps I had. This is a 17-1111, 17-1111 or 17-111, 2017 Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion, I think. Reverse Hollow, look at that. It's a Magikarp, and it's 2 for 1, because that is like a submarine Magikarp. That's awesome. What isn't awesome is that is all the Magikarps that I had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I knew I had to do something about it. Let's move these out of the way. Oh, also, I don't know what I paid for these guys. When you're collecting cards, it's probably a good idea to note how much you paid for them, just so you can see how much you're spending and hide that from your missus, husband, partner, whatever you have. Just make sure you're not overspending. By the by, obviously collecting isn't about how much money you spend. Collecting's about collecting. When you're collecting, it's always handy to have a nifty storage area receptacle. So, yes. When I got this, this is a Voltex binder, which has got this lovely custom Magikarp on it. It's not custom, they make them like this. Voltex don't make this. Not sponsored by Voltex. Not sponsored by the people that did this, but look how lovely that is. It's like a really deep blue, gold Magikarp on it. Look at that. It's great. So, you know, when I seen this, when I seen those other Magikarps, I was like, yes, get in. I'm gonna start collecting Magikarps. Just a 4-page one, not made of money. So, we're gonna fill this up. We're going to fill this up. We're going to collect every English printed Magikarp, which includes those weird big blue Magikarps, Gyaradoses. We're going to collect all of them as well in English. This might going to be part of my personal collection. Do you know what? It's really difficult to work with these gloves. First one's in. First one's in, 17-111. I'm gonna put, look at that, sweet, going in here. What are you guys collecting at the moment? Anyone else on the Magikarp hunt? Horsey hunt? Rapidash? Why are there no Rapidash collectors out there? I don't remember the last time I ever heard of someone collecting all the Rapidashes. I might have to get my little girl on the Rapidash hunt. So, first page complete. Excellent. Look at this, now we're having 2 of these little Magikarps and on the next page with the Gyarados on, which is a bit sad. Let's get some more Magikarps. So, in light of this, I have made some purchases. And stuck on that page, if the binder stays open. Alright, so I've got 3 parcels here from eBay. So we're going to see what's inside of these. Now, all of these cards that I've purchased are apparently near mint. One says excellent. In my head, if something's excellent, it should be near mint. I've got the microscope on. Let's actually see if eBayers are telling the truth, because we could have a proper good look. So I'm quite excited. I've not opened any of these up yet. Sealed. I'm gonna move it over here. Don't want. Now there is 2 Magikarps, and there's also one of those blue dragon things with Magikarp in the corner. Been ordered. Anyway, let's just do this. How about that while we're opening? You can look at this, because that looks great. Let's have a look. Ooh, very official looking. Move that out of the way. Opening this package will cause extreme happiness. Well, I'll be the judge of that, sir. I'm hoping it does. Lovely little thank you card. This isn't a sponsored video at all, but this was Shadow Realm TCG on eBay. Shout out to them. Ooh. Exposure. Some cool little stickers. Okay. Right, this is what we got from Shadow Realm. Base set Gyarados with a beautiful little Magikarp up there. Right, so I will tell you what I paid for this. I paid, what was it, £31? Something along those lines. 31, £32. I'm just gonna get it out of here. I'll take my glove off. About £32 for a base set Gyarados. I think this was described as near mint. Let's have a look. Right, I don't think it is near mint. From first look, I'm going to keep him out of the top loader, but I'm going to keep him in the penny sleeve. Glove back on. Goodness. Awesome card. Let's get it into focus. Excellent. That is one of my favourite Magikarps ever printed. This guy is pretty cool as well. I can see scratching. Let's have a look under the microscope, shall we? I can see that is definitely not near mint. Make sure the microscope's recording. Record microscope, there we go. Right, let's have a look. Bear in mind this is under the penny sleeve. Big deep scratch here. Big deep scratch. And then chipping all the way down the left hand side. Right, don't need to see any more. Back's pretty good. Some edge whitening. This corner's a little bit ropey. Corner, edge whitening. Some damage to it. Overall, awesome card, awesome Magikarp. Shame about that deep scratch. Right, let's have a look. What else have we ordered? I'm going to leave him on top of there for now. Try to get into a bit of focus. Another parcel from eBay. See what we've got. Very nicely packaged again. Looks like it could be from a cartel, maybe. Oh, that is bendy. That doesn't even feel like it's in a top loader. Right, hold on 1 second. Let's try to open this with up, so I don't want to just rip it if it's not in the top loader. Oh, it's not in the top loader. It's only in the penny sleeve. Why wouldn't you send it in the top loader? Oh, goodness. Oh, it's in good condition now. Ta-da! Misty's Magikarp, look at that. When did this come out? Gym Heroes? What's that? About 2000? Now this one was described as being in excellent condition. And do you know what? I'd agree. Corners look great. Edges look great. Oh wow, that is really good. That all looks fantastic. I think I paid £5 or £6 for this. I'll have a look after. That is in really good condition. The centering looks bang on as well. Excellent. Fantastic. Check out the packaging. I mean, this is the total that it came in. This and this. And there's probably nothing else in it, but look. Oh well. Shouldn't complain. What's it got here? All in one piece. 2 Magikarps. Final one. Some similar type packaging. Nice bit of yellow tape. It feels like there's a top loader in there though. Or something a bit more substantial. Let's get this yellow tape off. I think what I'm gonna have to start doing is wearing some nitrile gloves underneath this pair of gloves. Oh look. Calippo minis. Fantastic. You know what some people have started saying? That these are my Mickey Mouse gloves. And do you know what? If people want to call them Mickey Mouse gloves, they can. What have we got in here? Right. Gloves coming off. Not this glove. This other one. Right, this is in a top loader and a penny sleeve. Any ideas what it could be? I know exactly what it is. It's a Magikarp. Which Magikarp? Oh, it's a good one. I bet the suspense is killing you while I'm putting my other glove on, whilst you're looking at 2 blurry other Magikarps. Whoosh. Yes. Expedition Magikarp. Is that around 2002? I'm jumping down the waterfalls. Such good artwork on these Magikarps, and there's so many to collect between the actual Magikarps and these Magikarps. There's going to be a couple of hundred at least, easily. This one is 118/165, definitely from Expedition. This one has been described as near mint. Do I think it's near mint? I reckon so. Centering, definitely bottom heavy. Minimal whitening on the edges. Yeah, I'd give that near mint. Probably halfway between mint and near mint. Difficult to focus this. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it looks amazing. So this one is definitely near mint. This one, what a cool guy, definitely near mint. Now, if we forego this weird blue Gyarados and focus just on the Magikarp, focused. So the Magikarp is probably near mint, so we'll go with that. That is all good. Right, really pleased with all of them, regardless of this thing. It's a deep scratch, you know, £31, £32, yeah, it's some money, but it's an old card, and I didn't have it for some reason. Why didn't I have this already? Absolutely buzzing. So let's get these into the binder. so nice to be collecting again, like properly collecting with a goal in mind, rather than just going, oh, that's cool, oh, that's cool. All I see at the minute on YouTube and on the socials is, oh no, the market's going down. Oh no, you know, scalpers everywhere. Do you know what? I don't like it when the market goes down. I don't like it when scalpers are buying all the products, so me and my boy can't open anything. Do you know what I like even less? When I'm not collecting anything. And now, back to collecting, not just buying. So, I'm gonna have to figure out and have a look exactly how many Magikarps there are, but at the minute it stands, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we could just do it in multiples of 4. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that guy is so cool. I'm going to try and do one of these episodes every week, just seeing what we've managed to pick up or what we haven't picked up, see what we're looking at on eBay or in the local area. If you're collecting anything, let me know. If you have any Magikarps for sale, let me know. Thank you very much. See you next time.